eventually going about her business. That's with anybody, really. And it's just sad that, and I understand, dealing with people who don't in that sector that really don't deal with common sense or truth. But got to, you have to stop responding to a lot of things. And don't get it wrong. I understand your point of view. You got to speak your mind. It is what it is. I get that. But that child, she needs help. She doesn't deserve attention, period. Regardless of anything. She just doesn't deserve it. I hope that you watch this video, absorb it, and just sit back and think. Ignore her or take her ass to court for that false rape bullshit. That's awful. And I don't have any respect for any person that does that. If we don't have respect for rapists, we should not have respect for people who lie about being raped or trying to be raped. It's awful. That's fucked up. Literally, people have been to prison and lost great amounts of their lives over a lie. So, there's ways to get around that. But as far as all those other things about you, ignore it, please. She's the last person in that sector to give attention to. This is not a roast video. This is a video just speaking on facts. I don't have nothing against her. I don't like her. And I understand, she's autistic. She has this follow the leader mentality because she's still real young, but that's no excuse. If you do something to someone and their reaction is not a good one, common sense should really, well, then again, she's autistic, but, common sense should really set in, like, maybe I should stop doing this shit, You can't keep doing the same thing to people and expect people to have such a calm, laid-back reaction. That I understand. She has no business contacting anybody that you know personally, whether it's your mom's church, whether it's a family member, nothing like that. It's wrong, And as far as and just don't. And I remember that one time when she called herself wanting to end beef, and she really didn't want to do all those things to you. Then to go right back to doing it. People over there are insane. I don't even deal with the insanity that's over there in real life. So it's just insane. The constant lies, people want to paint you a certain way. I get it. So just ignore it. And if she wants to keep playing with fire about those rape allegations, then you might have to go to a court about that, because that's fucked up. Another thing. I want to say this to Talia because she's a young lady. I'm not that much older than her, but she's young and she needs guidance. Honey, I don't know what came across, your mind sending out naked pictures, especially over there in that sector where people just love exposing things, even if it's nothing to expose. But check this out. Cliff, Kevin, Mike, Lamar, those are all men in their 40s. Okay? Those are not young men. They're not men your age. They don't, how do I say this? They're not easily swayed. You know what I mean? Like they done had sex. They done had women. all their adult life. They done seen women naked. They have children. So, I mean, sending nudes to, I don't know, I guess so that they can give you compliments or try to have them fall for you, that's really not gonna work. These men, exactly, Babs, these men are set in their ways. You can't run game on older men. You understand? They did this shit, okay? They done have females your age and all over the place, you know? So sending out nudes, they're grown men. They're not easily excited or persuaded or amused or convinced. These men got wives and children. They not for the bullshit. You know, they are not for the bullshit. They have women. They can get women. Okay. Yeah, you young and you may have a nice body or whatever, but again, these men done had bad bitches. So you really, it's like I can't really speak on what your intentions are, but it does sound like, you know, you were looking for something, looking for some type of attention. And, you know, these men, like I said, they're grown men. They done had women. A man in his 40s, it's really not much. A nice body is good or whatever, but you really cannot amuse them that much with showing them your body, then playing these mind manipulation games, thinking that they're going to cape for you because you got a nice body or whatever, or not go in on you because you sent them nudes. That's not going to work. So that's just my overall assessment. Like I don't have nothing against you really. But Talia is a done. I made a mistake and pressed the mute. My bad. Talia is a dumb. Yeah, I think, you know, I just, because I already know she don't like me. I don't give a fuck. You know, I've never responded to nothing she had to say about me. But it's not about that right now. I really do wholeheartedly believe that she does need some guidance, man. She needs somebody to help her. Like with, just with making choices. Like she's not, because I'm not trying to insult. I'm really trying to be real right now. Like I'm trying to give another black woman some type of advice, because she's really not using common sense right now. She's all over the place, and and you know, I really don't want to be going back and forth with nobody. I'm really trying to be positive right now, but yeah, man. No, I know that, Justice, but it's just some shit just needs to be. I mean, people already done, you understand, told her about herself, but I think she needs. I think she just needs a positive, female role model. You know, I think that's just what she needs. Like all these mind manipulation games, you know. It's just, it don't work on older men. It really doesn't. And again, I know that excuse me, video that Cliff did, I know that that's what she wants. I know that's what she wants. So I just really wish he'd stop responding. I really do. But like I said, I understand with you have to speak your mind. I go nuts if I don't have to say what I have to say. I mean, when I don't get a chance to say what I have to say, it drives me crazy. It sucks. It sucks when you sort of kind of gotta just bite your tongue, so to speak, and ignore it. It does. It really does suck. But it has its benefits. So